Hi, guys. It's Faye with Mystic Reads, coming on to give you episode 3 of my podcast. This week's podcast is going to be titled Radical Transparency and Transformation. Before we do get started, I would like to call and say a prayer. I call upon St. Michael to protect me and my collective viewers from any and all transgressions projected to me and or the collective. St. Michael, please guide me to speak the truth and only truth to help mend and heal his collective. Any and all evildoers, I rebuke you in the name of Christ. Amen. Before I do get started, guys, I just want to give you a little insight. Something has been said by someone who my spirit guides and intuitions have said is an absolute fraud. Um, there was a mention of me writing out my podcast, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with me writing out my podcast. I do take about a week to finish one through because, every day I sit down and I meditate and I ask for what to be said, for what you guys need to know. So it doesn't matter how the message is being delivered or how the message is channeled. What matters is the intention behind the message and the delivery of it. Somebody who has to be on defense all the time and be like, oh, I'm being bad. Let me give you this facade because I'm the shit. No, you're not the shit. You're weak. You want control, and unfortunately, forcing your way through the world is not how you're going to get control. That is not how you're going to heal people. That is not how you're going to help people. Um, we're in it. They're in it for selfish gain. They're in it for the clout. They're in it to be, oh, I'm big and bad. No, you are not big and bad. You don't scare me. I see the truth. I speak the truth. I can see straight through your soul. And on that note, guys, let's start off with our radical transparency and transformation. It's a significant change or conversion. Look at the root cause, shifting away from the thoughts that created that way of thinking, feeling, or acting. We must be present in the moment to those things that are running through your head. Remember, they're not facts. Being radically transparent with yourself will help you break away from limiting thought patterns and beliefs. Once we eliminate those thought patterns and those beliefs, we'll start attracting the relationship that you want for yourself and for the relationship you want to have with other people. Changing our perspective on how we speak and act with others and ourselves will radically transform the very being you are. Learning to be transparent is simple. Here's a few steps to help get us started. And I will tell you, with a little bit of dedication and self-love and self-trust that you can do it, you will succeed. Number one, we're going to eliminate limiting beliefs. Let's identify what our limiting beliefs are. 2, what is that limiting belief? Mine, I don't have enough time to do this podcast. Well, do I or do I not? I'm doing it. Am I right? Challenge that limiting belief. Can you spend 30 minutes a day doing something that you absolutely love? I can spend 30 minutes a day doing what I love, meditating, journaling, going for a walk, playing with my dogs. And number 4, consider what's going to happen if you choose to believe that limiting belief. You're not going to succeed. You're not going to have your dream go. I mean, you're doing all this work now, but for what if you're going to fall back into that limiting belief? So we have to adopt a new way of believing. I do have a few affirmations here to help get rid of limiting beliefs. Capability. I am capable of taking on new challenges. Growth. I have the strength to grow and to change. Goals. My goals, my dreams are highly important. Learning. I embrace the opportunity to grow and evolve. Self-belief. I am free of limiting beliefs. Self-nurturing. I only believe what is nurturing to me and my soul. Positive outlook. I see the world in positive light. Self-esteem. I am nurturing to my self-esteem. I embrace who I am. Success. I deserve success and happiness. I have every tool it takes to achieve them. New possibilities. I embrace new possibilities with an open heart. Adaptability. I adapt to new environments with ease and grace. Self-worth. I am worthy of success, happiness, and being divinely fulfilled. So number 6, what are we going to do, guys? We're going to put that into practice. We're only going to speak positive things to ourselves. Speaking positive to yourself, speaking positive to those around you, thinking positive of yourself, thinking positive of those around you, and approach everything in life with a good intention. What causes limiting beliefs, guys? It's negative past experiences. I failed that time. I'm not going to succeed this time. That's a fear of failure. So it causes us to procrastinate. It causes us to have low self-esteem. It causes us to have imposter syndrome. Where your ego runs the show. Your ego's not your vessel. Your ego is not the driver of your vessel. You are the driver of your vessel. You drive that vessel. You drive it with your mouth, not with your thoughts. If your thoughts isn't coming from the heart, it is your ego. Tell him to get in the back seat. What illusions are we holding on to? What's holding us back? What shame-based fear are you holding on to about yourself that needs to be radically transmuted? Is what you doing loving? And is it loving to self? What's an example of a limiting thought? I'm not good enough. I don't have enough time nor money. I'm too old to go on that roller coaster ride. Oh, she's too young, or I'm too young. Am I too fat, or am I too skinny? Am I not smart enough to be that general manager? Am I not pretty enough? You know what? You aren't any of those things. You are a divine, beautiful being who is here to live, learn, and to love others with compassion and grace. Ask and always use your discernment. What if I'm wrong? How is this belief serving me? Always ask yourself if it's true. Once we've come to this point and taken all the validity away from it, we have successfully taken power back. I'm not going to say that it's going to be an instant fix. It's a practice. It's a craft. Daily maintenance until it disappears from the forefront of your mind. Sleep meditations will help reprogram your mind. Do something for you to help get you in a healthy spot. Ultimately, identifying, looking at our core beliefs and those thought patterns that we were raised with, we can access what is true and what is not. Remember, all thoughts or beliefs are not true. Most are formed out of ego and self-preservation. Once we go inward and start healing those traumas and releasing those negative experiences, you will remember who you are. And you will remember that you hold the key to let yourself out of this personal hell. Nobody deserves to sit in their head all day long and beat themselves up. If you are radically transmuted and you are radically transparent with yourself, you will not have these feelings of unworthiness again. You will not have these feelings of I'm not good enough. You will be empowered and you say, I am enough and I will succeed. I am capable. I am divinely protected. I am rich. I am grateful. I am an almighty being here to love with grace and compassion. When I think of radical transparency, I feel that if we're 100% open, direct, honest, and full of pure intentions, our thoughts, words, and actions will fully align to being that genuine, authentic person you long to be. You want to be that person they look up to. You want to be that person that they want your advice from. If you're radically transparent in who you are and the truth that you speak, you will be respected. Your boundaries will be respected. When you apply these steps in your life, you are one step closer to being a fully enlightened, conscious, woke being. Radical transparency is being fully aligned with our true self, being able to speak our truths out of love and compassion, being able to be vulnerable and accepting. We can embrace our true selves with respect and grace and the present with our true being. Stand there with poise. We're able to speak clearly what we want, desire, and deserve, and place very clear boundaries. When we are transparent with ourselves and we speak our truth, those who aren't aligned with us will fall away. The divine, God, whomever you choose as your higher power will step in and pluck them right out of your life. You will then begin to attract your soul family. You will begin to reap those kinds of relationships that your soul has longed for. The divine will keep you safe, will keep you protected. As long as your soul intentions and your words and how you treat and speak and embrace one another, you will be protected and you will get those gifts that you wanted. But you have to be radically transparent with yourself and every single body around you. A lie is a lie is a lie. I don't care if it's pink, white, purple, blue, fuchsia. A lie is a lie. You're not going to make friends with lies. You're only going to attract more liars with lies. You want to be an authentic, genuine person, then be transparent. Remember to love yourself and those around you. The world is in dire need of love, and we are all the key to happiness. So we all have the key to love. We all have the key to compassion. We just have to open our eyes and embrace the truth of who we are, the truth that made us. The truth will set us free. Secrets keep you sick. Secrets keep you sick. You know, I once was a liar. I once was a thief. But I did ask forgiveness. I spoke my truth to God, even though He already knew my truth. I spoke my truth to God and I asked for forgiveness and I forgave myself. And guess what? God forgave me. God has blessed me with a gift of foresight and He has blessed me with the gift of truth speaking. It's not too late for any of us. Own your truth, own who you are, and respect and love thy neighbor. Remember this, guys. The truth will set you free.